my life. I'm not saying I'm gonna tell you every single detail what's going on in my life, but I'm always making sure that if I'm struggling or if I'm going through a tough time, I told myself that I was going to make sure that I shared my journey with my tribe so they know that everything in my life is not all peachy, not always all grand, but I know how to maneuver and how to get through it. And I have rough days as well. So first off, I want to thank everyone who's watching right now. I just started, so I appreciate you guys watching right now, and everyone who's watching on the replay, thank you for watching as well. My name is Amber Nicole. I am a confidence and trauma coach, and I help women walk in their purpose, heal from unhealed trauma, and regain the confidence that they lost in themselves. And that is my journey, and that is what I am called to do. That's my purpose, and I love doing what I'm doing. And I embarked on this journey 5 years ago, and I've really been like real adamant about doing it the last 3 years. So for you guys, thank you guys for watching. And if you see the title, what it says is, are you going to fight or are you going to fold? And this title is really big for me because for me personally, I will say that I have always been the strong one. I have always been the one that Amber can handle it. Have Amber do it. She's the strong friend. She's the big sister. She's the strong one. So it's like, who does the strong person turn to, right? If I'm always the strong one, who do I turn to? And so if you see fight or fold, here's the thing with you guys, and I'm just going to get, really honest with you guys about what I'm dealing with right now. So right now I'm traveling and I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. My mom lives in Atlanta, Georgia. And probably, I think I think it was the end of last year, the beginning of this year, she was diagnosed with melanoma cancer. So now, pretty much I'm here taking care of her because she's not doing well and she needs one-on-one help, 24-hour care basically, because she can't do that by herself. So I'm here taking care of her as the oldest child, as that's what you do. The oldest child is the one who has to take care of the parent. Usually that's how it goes. So that's what I'm doing right now. And so when you see the title and it says, are you going to fight or are you going to fold? Hey, Yudi, hey, Yodi, hey, Queenie. Hey, Jenny, I think I seen you on there. But when you see the title and it says, are you going to fight or fold? Here's what I want you guys to understand, especially Christian women, because I'm a strong Christian, but I'm very spiritual. I wouldn't say I was religious, and there's a difference. Here's what happens with Christian women is that we feel like all we have to do is pray and things will be okay. And honestly, that's not all we can do. Prayer works. I'm not saying prayer doesn't work, because prayer works. I pray every morning. I pray and I meditate as well. So I'm not saying prayer doesn't work, but what I'm saying to you is you have to have a fight in you. Thank you guys. Thank you. But you have to have a fight in you, because when the enemy is after, especially the strong people, because I have a strong calling on my life, and I know that, and I know that I'm anointed, and I know that I'm supposed to reach so many people, and I realize that. So when the enemy wants me to shut down and shut up, this is what happens right now. Times like now where it's just like, I got too much on my plate right now. I got my business that I'm running. I have my children that I have to take care of. I'm in a relationship, so I got to make sure I'm keeping my man happy. My mom is sick and not doing well at all, so I have to be the one to take care of her. I could easily just sit and shut down and say, you know what, I'm not going to do no more lives. I'm not going to do no more videos. My coaching clients, I can't coach you guys right now. Like any events, I can't do that right now. I got to shut it all down because I got too much going on. But that's what the enemy wants me to do. He wants me to fold. He wants me to say, I can't do this no more. I throw in the right flag. I'm done. I can't do it. But when you walking in your purpose, when you know that God has better for you, you have to fight. So when you see it say, are you going to fight or fold? I want you guys to be encouraged tonight, because I want you to know that you are always going to be going through something. I said this so many years ago. I said this to myself. I feel like my plate is always full. Every time I turn around, it's something else. Oh, I lost a job. Oh, my car got repossessed. Oh, my relationship went down in the dumps. Oh, I'm getting cheated. Like every time I turn around, it's always something. And that's how I feel. Every time I turn around, I got one situation I'm dealing with. This one stops, something else comes along. And I'm like, oh my God, my plate is always full. But what I had to realize is, number one, God never puts more on you than you can handle. And I know that. I know that. But another thing is, God is strengthening me during this process. During this process of taking care of my mom, building my business, taking care of my children, I'm learning how to maneuver and stay in prayer, of course, lean in on him tight. Like me and him have close relationship. But I have to realize that as the strong one, you guys as well. I don't think you think that you guys, I'm always helping you, but you don't realize when you are saying, sorry for this, Amber, you're so strong, or Amber, thank you for the encouraging words, or anything like that. Every time you guys are commenting on my stuff, or you guys are sharing my post, or saying things to me, or watching me, you guys realize that you're encouraging me because you are showing me that I need to keep on moving forward, and I'm doing this for a reason, and I'm helping someone along the way. So as long as I'm helping you, me helping you helps me as well. And I want you guys to know that I could not do this without you. I need you just like you need me, right? So when it says that fight or fold, I want you guys to know that no matter what you go through, you have to be a warrior, because God birthed warriors. You cannot fold. If you folding is, I'm just going to settle in this job that I know I don't like because I know it pays me a paycheck. Folding is, I'm going to live in low income housing because this is all I've seen with my family. Folding is, I'm going to live off food stamps for the rest of my life and not fight to own a business or figure out what my purpose is. Folding is, I'm just going to give up. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to live a mediocre life, and I'm not going to try hard. The reason why a lot of people struggle in their life, paycheck to paycheck, in relationships, all of that, is because we don't have the fight in us to keep on going. You settling in relationships with men that you know don't deserve you, but you think that you're not going to find anybody else better. So you sit in that relationship knowing that you're not happy, and you rather be unhappy with somebody than be blissful by yourself. And I'm here to tell you, baby, that I'd rather be single and happy and alone than be in a relationship where I got to teach a man how to treat me when his mama should have taught him that, right? Especially when he grown. So I'm saying to you, I'm here right now because I'm trying to encourage you guys that while obviously I'm going through a really tough time right now, I will say that I'm struggling a little bit in a lot of areas, but I am still here pressing through. I'm still here fighting, because the enemy will not take me down, and I don't care what I go through. I will continue to fight, because the God that I serve said, you a warrior, baby. You are royalty. You are anointed, and I got so much planned for you, but you got to fight through the process, because it's a journey. And when you fight, and when I see that you are managing the little bit that you have right now, when you are pouring into all the few women that was watching you right now, then that means that you showing gratitude now. That means when I bring you many, you can handle it. When I can handle the small stuff, then he'll bring more. So right now, I just want you guys to know that I love you. First and foremost, that I hope that when you guys are feeling like I am down right now, I am struggling, I don't know how to get through this, I want you to turn back this replay and say to myself, save it, click like, share, do all of that, send it to your friends, and let them know that you gotta fight for what you want, because nothing in this life comes easy. If it was easy, it wouldn't even be worth having. If I was already born to be a millionaire, I probably wouldn't appreciate money as much as I do right now, because I was born from the bottom and I had to fight to get to where I am right now. So what I do have, I appreciate and I show gratitude for. So when you fight for it, you have a different type of gratitude for something versus something that's just given to you. So for everyone right now, wherever area you are struggling in right now, I don't know what that is, whether that be money, job, relationship, Christmas coming up, and you think you're not able to buy your kids no Christmas gifts. I want you to know that Christmas is not about gifts. It is about sharing memories and the birth of baby Jesus. That is what it's for. It is not about gifts. The world wants you to think that it's about gifts and it's about money. That's culture. That ain't got nothing to do with why God made Christmas. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's not important to have gifts, because I buy my kids gifts, but I will tell you that I tell my kids every year, I'm not about to put 10,000 gifts underneath the tree. You pick 3 things that you want, and that's all you get in, because I'm not breaking my pockets every year for Christmas just because you think that this is what you should have and everybody else put all these Christmas gifts underneath their trees. I'm not doing it. I don't care I don't care how much money I have. I'm not doing that for them, because they need to know that Christmas has nothing to do with how much I'm giving to them. And it's more about the celebration of the birth of baby Jesus. And that's what it's about. Oh, and Christmas Eve is my birthday, so we celebrate that as well too. But I'm just saying, I want you guys to know that right now, as I'm struggling, that I will continue to fight, because I am a warrior, because I am a boss, because I know that my life is anointing. And I want you guys to be able to say that for yourself. When you wake up in the morning, you say to yourself, I am anointed by God. I know God has a purpose for me. This life I'm living, this part right here, this struggle right here, this trauma I'm dealing with, this relationship that I know is not good for me, this is not going to be my life for the rest of my life. I know that there's better for me. I know that the God I serve, the God we serve, didn't put us here to be mediocre. He didn't say that, oh, I just put you here to struggle for the rest of your life, and that's what I want you here for. No, he put us here for abundance. Abundance. What is abundance? Abundance is not just money. Abundance is abundance of happiness, abundance of joy, health, wealth, purpose, peace, overflow. An overflow where I'm so full that I can pour into you. I'm so full of money I can help other people. I'm so full of joy that my joy exudes and I can pour that into other people. So when you believe in God, you have to have faith. So when you start saying, I'm struggling right now, know that that is not of God, because God didn't put you here to worry, to struggle, to have fear, or any of that. When you start having those moments, you need to look at yourself and say, God, I know this isn't for me. A couple of days ago, I'm going to be really honest. It was probably last week sometime, and I was listening to I can't remember the gospel song I was listening to, but I was in my meditation, and I did it at night. Normally I do it during the day, but I forgot I didn't do it during the day, so I did it at night. I was in my meditation, and I sat on the ground, and I just started crying, and I'm like, God, I know you have better for me, God. I know that this is not it for me, God. I know that there's more for me, God. I know I'm meant to be a millionaire, God. I know I'm meant to spread the word of your life all over, God. I know that my tribe is coming to me, God. I know that there's more for me, God. This is not it. This where I'm at right now. This struggle that I'm dealing with, this can't be it. I can't get stuck here. I was crying because I just felt like this is not it. I know that there's more for me, and I know there's someone watching right now that can say to you, I know there's more for me. God, I know there's more for me. This cannot be it. But let me tell you this. Because if you are only praying and you are not working, nothing's going to happen. So I hope that as you're watching this, when you're praying to God, you got to give him something to bless. What is he blessing? What is he putting his hand on? What do you want? What are you asking for? And you got to make that plain and clear. God, I want to be a millionaire. Well, how is he going to give you $1 million? Because it ain't going to be by winning the lottery. How is it a business that you want to do? Well, start putting that business together then. Is it a promotion in your job? Then start working towards that promotion. What is it that you want in your life? Write it down. Look at it every single day. My vision board is on my wall. I look at it every single day because I know exactly what my goal is. And maybe if I don't hit it this year, I'll hit it next year. But my goal and my vision for my life is very clear. And no matter what, it will come to pass. I will do it. And what am I doing? I'm putting in works to get it done. I have my coaching clients. I have group coaching. I have speaking engagements that I do. I got 2 books that I co-authored this year. I'm putting the work in to make sure that I'm going to be a millionaire, and God, you're going to bless me because I'm putting it out there for it to get done. So what is it for you that you want to put out for there? What is it for you that you may be struggling with? Or what is it for you that you're sitting on because you think you're not good enough to do it? And I'm here to tell you, baby, you are made in God's image and you are royalty, baby. So don't sit there and let nobody tell you that you are not good enough, because that is not the truth. That is the enemy trying to get in your head and tell you that you are not good enough. So I just wanted to get on here tonight and just be an encouraging word to you to let you guys know that you are amazing, that you are capable of achieving what you want to achieve. But you got to get in alignment with God, because it is him who tells you, this is what I need you to do, daughter. This is what I need you to do, son. And then you be faithful over that, and you be grateful for the little that you have right now. Because when you are grateful for little, then you get the lot. But if you are not grateful for the little bit that you have, you're never going to get the lot. It's not going to happen to you. So be grateful for what you have right now. I wake up with gratitude every single morning. No matter how much I have, I wake up with gratitude. And the more grateful I am, the more God continues to bless me. So be grateful for what you have. You got to warrior up and you got to be a fighter, and you not fold when things start getting hard, when things start getting tough. You got to fight through that thing. I'm a beast now, but that's only because I wake up and I choose to be a fighter every single day. Through my struggle, through dealing with having to take care of my mom who's not doing well, like with cancer right now. I got to fight, because who's going to do it for me? I don't have no one coming to save me. I got to save myself. Do I have family? Yes. Do I have friends around that support me? Yes. We're going to have all that, and I hope you have all that. But I'm saying you have to make the choice for your life to choose what you want to do with your life. You got to wake up with, yes, be grateful and humble. You got to wake up and choose that I'm going to fight today. And I don't care what's coming my way. I'm going to be a fighter, and I'm going to get through this. And the vision that I have for my life, I know where I'm going. If you don't know where you're going, it's hard to fight for something if you don't know what you're fighting for. You can't fight for it if I don't know what it is. What am I fighting for? So whatever it is, whatever your purpose is, your purpose has to be an emotional connection. Like I said to you guys a little bit ago, I love being able to pour into you guys. This is my emotion. Even getting on live, obviously I don't get paid for it. But I don't care about that, because me speaking to you guys and helping to you guys, encouraging you guys, and also letting you know that I struggle too. I struggle just like you. I go through hard shit just like you. But the difference is that the difference between me and some of you is that I choose to fight through it. I choose to not just sit in that and say, why me? Why me? Why me, God? Why do I got to deal with this? Why is my mom the one that's sick? Why do I got to be the one to take care of her? No, I'm not. Why me? Why not me? Because you are strong, daughter, because I need you, because everything you're doing, your test will be your testimony. So you'll be able to help with somebody else that's going through the same thing. So then when I can go help someone that says, you know what, my mom dealt with that situation, I know how to handle it. I was a teen mom. I know how to handle it. I did this. I know how to handle it. All the things I went through, I know how to handle it. My car got repossessed years ago. I know how to handle it. I know how to handle the struggle. Paycheck to paycheck, been there. I know how to handle it. My experiences and fighting through every experiences, and as I rise and as I elevate, it is my job to make sure I bring my brothers and my sisters up with me, because I am not fighting for this for me. I'm fighting for all of us. For all of us. This ain't about me. It's bigger than me. And I know that. And that's why I'm able to get up every single day and fight. I really hope this message helps somebody tonight. And to be truthfully honest with you, I was telling myself that I didn't want to do it. And let me tell you why. Because I left my ring light at home. I was like, they're not even going to be able to see me. Now I got to go in the car and do this message. I traveled all the way to Georgia. I left my ring light at home in Florida. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to get on here and I'm going to encourage somebody. I'm going to let them know that this is a word that somebody needs to hear, because God put this on my spirit. And whether I got to do it in my car or whatever the case may be, it's going to get out there. So I really hope that I was able to help someone tonight. Like this, share this out, please. Someone needs to be encouraged. You guys need to fight. Don't fold. You are royalty, baby. You are made in God's image. And don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Okay? So when you wake up in the morning tomorrow, you make sure you look in the mirror and you say, you know what? I'm a royalty. I'm a queen. I'm a boss. I'm a beast. I got this. You say that to yourself. That's how you build confidence. Confidence is pouring into yourself every single day. Not no one else doing it. You pouring into yourself. Yes, Tony's, the process of growth is painful. It hurts. It does hurt. It's a pain that I'll be able to go back and be like, I went through a painful moment, but this is why I got where I am now. And I promised God, I told him, if you show me who I am, I'm going to make sure that I share my journey with all of you. I'm not ashamed of anything that I'm going through. I don't hide and pretend like I got all this money. No, I don't hide and pretend like I'm always perfect all the time, because I'm not. I make mistakes. I have struggles in my relationship just like everybody else. I have struggles in my family just like everybody else. But the difference is that I'm okay with it. I've accepted it. I'm not afraid to be me. I love me enough to say, if you don't love me, you ain't meant to be in my circle anyways. If you don't like me being my authentic self, you're not meant for me anyways. And that's why I keep talking to you guys. Thank you, Judy. Thank you. You got this. Thank you. I want you guys to know that I am a fighter, and you are fighters too, and you got this. You guys need to wake up every day and know that the struggle it only lasts temporarily. Even temporarily. It ain't every day. You just got to be strong enough to get through that fight. You got to be strong enough to say, you know what, this isn't the end. This isn't it. There's more for me. There is more for me. And you got to make a decision, and you got to commit to that decision. I'm committed to being better. I'm committed to making sure my kids have more than I've ever had. I'm committed to not living on low-income housing for the rest of my life. I'm committed to not living paycheck to paycheck. I'm committed to this. And when you're committed to something, you make sure it works. It works. But let me tell you another thing, what you need to do. But you got to be walking in purpose. You got to be walking in purpose. Because I'm not talking about going from job to job to job. I'm not talking about having a bunch of jobs. I'm talking about purpose. I'm not saying you can't work, but I'm saying God didn't birth you to just have a job and pay bills. Or 2 jobs, and where you working 17, 18, 25 hours and you don't have no time to see your kids. That's not what I'm talking about. Not that type of struggle. I'm talking about something that God birthed you. Your story. What is it that you went through in your life? You got a book in you and you don't even know it. You done been through so much that you can write a book and you don't even know it. Write that book. Start now. That's free. You don't got to pay for that. By the time you get done writing that book and you saving money and everything else you're doing, then you'll be able to get a publisher, or you can self-publish. Start the coaching career. You want to be a coach? Start that coaching career. Nail tech, whatever the case may be, where you want to steal. My waxing lady, whenever I go to my waxing lady, we be having whole conversations about life and everything else. So her purpose isn't just to be waxing. Her purpose is to be waxing. She like the counselor, because she be talking you through stuff. Like you can do that too. But I'm saying you got to be walking in purpose. What is your purpose, baby? What is your purpose? When God said, I need her on this earth, what was he talking about? Figure that out. And it's something emotional. It's emotionally tied to you. When it's emotions to it, you'll fight that thing out. You'll do it for free and you'll make sure it happens. What are you doing? All right. Okay, guys, I hope that I encouraged you tonight. I don't know how long I was on here. I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys and just share a little bit about the struggles and some of the things that I'm dealing with in my life, and just know that I struggle just like everyone else. I may be powerful in my words. I may be a coach and I may be able to help you, but at the same time, I struggle as well. I'm not perfect. The difference is I choose to fight through every single day that I deal with. I choose to wake up every day and warrior up and put on my armor of Jesus and say, you know what, I'm waking up today and I'm going to be a warrior, and I'm not folding for nothing. I'm a fighter, baby. I'm strong. God made me strong. I'm not weak. And every single thing I go through makes me stronger. Every single thing you go through is supposed to make you stronger. It's not supposed to make you fold. You don't fold, you fight. And just like Tony said earlier today, elevating and growing is painful. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts to have to go through the struggle of growing and being better. It hurts to have to start a new business and fail. It hurts to have to, or even going through the process of trying to figure things out. It's painful. It's a struggle. But when you choose to stay in that thing, when you choose to fight for it, baby, the rewards, the blessings, the happiness, the bliss, the joy, when you fight, when you get to the other side of that fight, when you get over there and like, oh man, it was worth all of this. It was worth all of this. So I hope you guys choose to wake up every single day, every morning, and you say, I'm gonna fight today. I'm not folding for nobody. I'm gonna fight. And I'm not talking about physically fighting. I'm talking about mentally. You're not letting nothing get in your head up here. I choose today that I'm going to be a fighter, and I'm going to make sure that I get through every moment that I go through, because God made me a warrior. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you for listening tonight. Share this out for whoever needs to hear it. I'm sure someone needs to hear it. Like it, share it to your friends. And thank you for listening. I'll probably be on here maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm out. I'm about to go in the house. It's cold in It's cold in Georgia, by the way. It's 37 degrees here. I left my 60, 70 degree weather in Florida to come here for 30 degrees difference. That's all right. I got this. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Peace and prosperity to you.